Highness.
Arise, Saul of Tarsus. I hear good reports of your activities. You are destined for great things in the national and religious affairs of the Israelite nation.
I'm only doing what I should do. Anyone who's fighting against God should be persecuted and put to death.
You believe that? Truly believe it?
Of course. Did His Highness doubt it?
I thought that perhaps you might subscribe to the theory advanced by your former teacher, Gamaliel.
Oh, I do, positively. But the faith and doctrine of Jesus when he was alive, and now of his disciples, is of man, not God. Therefore it is doomed to die out, disappear. The faith, ceremonies, and systems of which you are chief priest are of God, and shall prevail.
But how do these men heal all sorts of sick people? Even the blind and the deaf and those filled with evil spirits.
His Highness has failed to consider that Satan was once the chief angel in heaven next to the Godhead. He still possesses great power and wisdom. He causes sickness. Certainly his agents can heal those sicknesses. His spirit takes possession of a man, and surely he has the power to cast himself out.
You take the position, then, that their works are of Satan.
If I didn't, I would not be persecuting them.
You have a keen mind, Saul, and great persuasive power. Just talking to you has made me feel better.
Thank you, Your Highness.
I pronounce a special blessing and peace unto thee, Saul of Tarsus. Audience granted, Saul of Tarsus. Come up closer.
Thank you, Your Highness. I come to report an important matter.
Proceed.
Peter and his group have just appointed 7 new associates. They're called deacons. One of them, Stephen, the chief of the 7 deacons, is educated, has a sharp mind, and is fearless. He speaks Greek and therefore preaches to the Greek believers. Like Jesus and Peter, he performs great miracles and persuades great numbers of people to join their cause.
Another one. When will it end?
It will end, Your Highness. I guarantee it. Order his arrest immediately, and I shall personally see to it that he is convicted and put to death.
Scribe, you heard Saul. Tell the captain of the guards to find and arrest Stephen immediately.
I understand that the Roman authorities have looked the other way on some occasions when we have taken the law into our own hands and have tried and condemned and executed prisoners.
Yes, but we had to bribe them.
Can this be done in the case of Stephen?
Oh, I think so. It will probably take a lot of money, but he's worth it. Anyway, we'll risk it. I'll call together the Sanhedrin for his trial.
It is my suggestion, Your Highness, that we prepare for this trial to assure conviction. With your permission, I shall summon learned men from surrounding countries to refute any argument that Stephen may offer. We must convince the people that the trial is fair and that Stephen is guilty of blasphemy.
I will wait for word from you before calling together the Sanhedrin.
Stephen is securely locked in prison, Your Highness.
Good.
I have 4 brilliant men, Your Highness, ready to refute any argument Stephen may give. The case against him is ready.
I'll call the Sanhedrin for the trial.
May I see the prisoner named Stephen?
There's no law against it, but you'll have to talk to him through the bars. Show this man to Stephen's cell.
Yes, sir.
You're not fearful, are you, Stephen?
Not one iota, Peter, for Jesus is with me.
Saul of Tarsus is going to handle the case for the Sanhedrin.
He's a brilliant man. He knows Scripture and how to take advantage of every little thing. He is careless, though, how he handles truth.
I remember well what Jesus once said to us. You will be put in prison, he said. You will be brought before kings and rulers for my sake. Make up your minds ahead of time not to worry about how you will defend yourselves, for I will give you such words and wisdom that none of your enemies will be able to resist or deny what you say.
That is a wonderful promise, and I stand on it. Jesus will speak through me.
This court will now come to order. The nation of Israel against the man named Stephen. Saul of Tarsus will handle the case.
His Highness, princes, rulers, and the people of Israel, the case against the prisoner is simple, and we will only take a few moments to prove his guilt. He is charged with Blasphemy. Your name is Stephen.
It is?
You're a deacon in the new faith founded by Jesus of Nazareth?
I am.
You realize, do you not, that if found guilty of blasphemy, you will be stoned to death?
By bypassing the laws of the Romans, yes.
Are you suggesting that this trial may not be legal and fair?
I am.
I call attention to the arrogance of the prisoner. He has no respect for law and order, civil or religious. Oh, it is true that he's an educated man, brilliant and clever. Were he to direct his clever and brilliant mind to things ordained of God, he would be a great man in Israel. He knows he is quick of mind, and therein, my people, lies the cause of his guilt. However, he is not as clever as he thinks, for he thinks he can fool you people into believing lies about our fathers, our sacrifices, our feasts, and religious laws handed down by God on Mount Sinai. He places himself above God, above obedience to God's laws and ordinances. That is blasphemy. I say unto you, Stephen is guilty and must be stoned until dead. Thank you, people, rulers, princes, and His Highness.
Does the prisoner have anything to say in his defense?
Evidently the prisoner has nothing to say, admitting his guilt.